Hello from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm Leslie and this is Jason. We retired early to pursue our love of travel, and we use this channel as a personal video diary of our travels. So we just wrapped up our first week of 2 weeks in Phnom Penh. So we're just gonna kind of walk through what we did this week and what our first impressions are of Phnom Penh. So, you'll do that first?
First impressions? A diamond in the rough. No, I mean, it's gotten a lot better. It's just when you first get here, it's a little bit shocking. Yeah, but it also kind of depends on where
you've been.
Well, I guess maybe not though, because a lot of other people seem shocked too. So I don't know. It was just surprising, but I thought I could blame that on the market being outside and arriving during the main market time on a Saturday, and the whole street being shut down, so it was really crowded where we arrived. And so that, I thought that was it, but apparently other people feel the same. So it's just a little bit different.
Gritty?
Yeah.
A little gritty, a little dirty. There is a huge discrepancy in socioeconomic levels. So
Yeah.
we are near a wet market, so it's a market, but it also has the meat and fish and everything else in between. And it's a very poor area.
Smells of meat in the hot sun.
We have a lovely balcony
Yeah.
that smells of hot meat.
Raw meat.
Hot raw meat that's been outside in 100-degree temperature. So you have that, and then we're in a really nice hotel. There's a aspect of like you feel
And skyscrapers, and then just
city lights, and
but then there's like
it's hard to reconcile the two.
It doesn't reflect what you see when you walk around.
Yeah, so it's really hard.
That was a hard adjustment.
Yeah, when we came in, our flight was a little delayed, but we came in, it was Saturday late afternoon, and there is a market right outside our door, and we're on the river. So they shut down that whole entire street to traffic, and it's a walking market along the river, which then makes traffic inside the river road.
Back up to the other street.
Yeah, but even from the airport, it was like bumper to bumper.
Yeah, it was really crowded. But I think it was also 5 o'clock, although it was a Saturday. So it didn't matter. Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know why, but we got, the traffic was bad. It's not that far from the airport, but it took like an hour.
Well, yeah, and travel dates are hard because you got delayed, and even though it's easy, I mean, it was a quick flight, but still, it's an all-day event, and you just, to be in the air, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Traveling for 9+ hours.
Well, and then the guy, I think he turned the wrong way down a one-way street to get us to where we were going.
Yeah.
And he kind of stopped, and he was like, I can't, put it in Google Translate, it's saying there's a market, I can't drive down that street.
Yeah.
So we're jumping out. It is a little bit of a hectic environment with scooters, and it's dark.
Yeah, because of the permanent market.
And then the traffic.
Yeah.
And we have a suitcase. We normally only have backpacks, but we have a suitcase.
Small suitcase.
Yeah.
But we had to drag that through and carry it. Yeah. Which a market that's full of scooters and people,
the ground is covered.
The ground's not nice.
Yeah. So that was like
it was a hard introduction.
The next day we really didn't even do much. Like, I was sort of in shock. I don't know. I was just like, we can't even go anywhere else because we don't have visas to go anywhere, so we're stuck in Cambodia.
Well, and that night we couldn't, because we kind of thought, we'll calm down and
we'll go out and get something to eat.
Get something to eat, and then you can't really.
We go out to the night market. It is
jam-packed.
Jam-packed.
The streets is packed.
We ended up at Domino's up the street because it was gonna be quick. We knew what we were getting. So yeah.
Which that worked out okay, but
Yeah.
then you're like, yeah, it was just, that was crowded also, and you weren't sure what was happening. Didn't seem like the employees knew what was happening.
And then like the hotel has a rule book pretty much, and
yeah,
a page where they charge you if you break the soap in the bathroom.
If you
It's
still-
$7. If you stain a towel, it's $20. So
if you steal the binder that has the information about what you have to pay, you have to pay for the binder.
So we had a bad attitude about that. So
Yeah.
I'd say that first day was rough for us. We kind of just walked around and we were like, wow.
Yeah, just an adjustment.
We're also in addition to the night market, right off of our balcony, they're building, I guess, a high-rise building. So they work 7 days a week from about 7 o'clock till 7 or 8 at night, I think, every day. So that's constant noise. Then when the night market's happening, you can hear the bass from the music.
Yeah.
And we're not nightlife people, so we're
But it ends at 11.
it ends at 11.
But you're usually in bed at about 10 something.
Yeah.
So you still hear it boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and it's really annoying. But
But it's only 2 nights a week.
yeah, but there is some bass some other times. I don't know where it comes from. But all of that was just sort of like a lot
together.
Yeah. So that first day I was maybe a hair grouchy.
I don't really remember, but
I was a hair grouchy.
yeah.
We've acclimated. We've been out exploring the city a lot more. We are in the seedier part of town that, not so much our block, although I think it does have it, but the next couple blocks north on the side streets towards the river have, I guess you would say, the red light district.
Massage parlors.
Yes, and bars.
And bars.
With lots of, we just went out last night and it was 7:30 at night, and we walked down one of the streets and lots of young women in short skirts.
And old
Lots of
men.
old men by
Single
themselves
men.
or groups.
Or groups of men, yeah. Which maybe they're here on business, but I don't know.
This mega business capital,
Yeah.
Phnom Penh. So that's kind of a little off. But other than that, our location's great because the sidewalk walking is non-existent.
No, I think that was part of getting used to everything also.
Yeah.
Because it's probably been the worst as far
Walking.
as, well, yeah, and the worst as well as far as traffic goes.
Mm-hmm.
So it took some time to, Chiang Mai was kind of rough, but then Phnom Penh wasn't that bad. And, yeah, Siem Reap wasn't that bad. Then Phnom Penh, probably the worst out of those two. Definitely the
And
worst.
street crossings getting progressively harder.
Yeah.
But
So that kind of sets your timing also.
but
Because
we
you're not
are-
used to it.
Yeah.
And you gotta just get used to it.
But we're on the river walk, or the river area, so there is a big walking path that we can walk, probably a mile or more,
Mhm.
end to end that we can walk, and you can weave around and probably go another mile on that other boardwalk area on Cove Peak, Diamond Island.
Yeah.
So we've found things that work for us, but
And it's not as bad now going out and walking around.
no, we're getting better.
You just gotta get the crossing the road down.
You just commit to it
You just gotta go.
and you go. And they're gonna
Go around.
they're gonna figure it out.
Don't do the squirrel.
The first day we did go to the pool. We do have a really nice rooftop pool with like a hot tub area also. We're typically not pool people, but we've gone a couple times.
And Jim, haven't tried that yet.
Unfortunately. The other thing is, if you don't get out walking, which is our main entertainment,
Yeah.
by 8:30. Start by 8:30 because we try to walk maybe 10,000 steps in the morning, which takes us a couple hours.
Yeah, because it's slow walking.
Yeah,
Slow
if you're
walking here.
leaving, yeah.
Yeah.
So by like 11, it's oppressive.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. And the traffic picks up a lot also, so that makes a big, it's hard.
Yeah, so we're normally back by 11 or 11:30 and kind of just hang out in a room or at the pool or
Sweaty,
coffee shop. Yeah,
soaking
you got to shower again.
We don't have to, you can just lay around sweating.
Gross. We did go to the night market up the street. We were spoiled, I think, in Chiang Mai with their night market. Siem Reap had a night market also, which doesn't compare, but Chiang Mai was amazing, with great food and everything. And this was not. It had some food and a lot of clothing.
Yeah, and it wasn't near as, I don't know, it was busy.
Busy, but it was different.
Different atmosphere.
One day we've gone to the mall. That happened to be on New Year's Day. So we were here for the Lunar New Year, and we decided to go to the mall just randomly because we wanted to walk in the air conditioning. And we took a tuk-tuk there.
Yeah, that was early on. We were trying to figure out places to walk.
Yeah. And the traffic was insane to get to the mall.
Yeah.
And then we realized
it was a pretty scary ride.
It was a scary ride. That the mall was having a dragon dance festival.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called. But the people in the dragon outfits where they jump on the poles and they beat the drums, which was really
exciting to see.
A very cool experience, and I'm glad we went.
Yeah. And actually the mall wasn't that crowded. It was just
that area.
Just right there.
Yeah.
It really, that doesn't explain the traffic. Although there was a lot of traffic. I don't know.
There were a lot of people watching that though.
Yeah.
And we ended up on the 3rd floor.
That's true.
Looking down to watch.
Yeah.
So that was good. The mall's not great, but we did get to walk in air conditioning, which was our whole goal.
Walked 2 laps.
We did.
On each floor, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, we did 2 around the whole mall.
And they had a grocery store, but we didn't buy anything.
No, because it's a Japanese.
Mainly Japanese.
Like a Japanese brand of mall, and the grocery store was very Japanese product based, I think. So then we've also gone to, I'm going to use not the real names, but the Killing Fields and the S21 prison.
Mm-hmm.
They have Khmer names that I'm not great at pronouncing, so we'll just stick with those. So the Killing Fields are further outside of town. We had a driver, he waited for us, whether we wanted it or not, which actually worked out well.
Yeah, I don't know that I assume somebody would have come out there,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was nice for him to wait.
And he was the world's most cautious taxi driver.
Yeah, he was
He was great.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know the history, do you want to do a 30-second?
Well, everybody knows the history of that.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay. Skip over that.
Killing Fields, Khmer Rouge.
Killed basically Cambodian people fighting Cambodian
like
people.
20 to 30,000. Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
1/4 of the population of Cambodia was killed.
Well, yeah, I'm saying in that place, in that killing field particularly.
But in the whole population of Cambodia, a quarter of the people died during those 3 or 4 years. And they're very straightforward, I would say, with how they present material. It's not.
Well, yeah, you don't know if that's like the English translation, and I don't know. Like, it was kind of graphic and.
Yeah.
But that's how they do it. I guess it gets the point across. Yeah.
And then that day we had to go to the laundromat. I'll call it the laundromat. There was a very excited lady in there that helped us. So you have to take first we went to the ATM. We got $100,000 bills, which is probably like a $25-ish bill, which I knew we couldn't use. So we had to then go find a bank
ATM was a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, because I forgot the number.
Forgot the number. And didn't write it down.
So
yeah, then
we went to the
bank.
Cambodian bank. That was super easy.
Well, first we went to one bank and asked them if we could break down the money, but they thought we wanted to exchange money, so it was lost in translation. So didn't get to do it there. Then we came back to our hotel and that's the guy. Sorry, we really needs the details. We ended up in the bank and it was very easy.
Very easy. So then we had to change to go to the laundromat. And you have to get tokens, and the lady puts the soap in for you, like you're buying it from her basically in a big container. And she said smell or no smell. So I think that was
We said smell.
maybe soft, what's that called?
We never figured it out.
Laundry softener, whatever that extra stuff is. Like a dryer sheet.
Laundry detergent softener.
The liquid dryer sheet stuff.
Yeah.
So that was fine. There was fortunately a young woman that helped translate some of the things that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And we decided to wait. Originally we picked this one because we thought it had glass doors and it might be air conditioned, but we sat outside in plastic chairs. And
Which they brought out for us, which was
they
nice.
did. That was very nice. And right next door was a barber shop.
So Leslie got her haircut.
So Jason went to get his haircut.
Yeah, and it was fine. I mean, I should have asked before I went in what the price was.
I said, ask first what the
Yeah,
price is.
it was just
He
confusing,
said, okay.
so I didn't. For some reason, I didn't do it. But it was $6, which is pretty cheap. But for here, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, we've seen $250 to $350 at places.
But it's fine. I mean, in the end, I probably would have given them that much anyway. So.
So we call that place Cambodian Cuts.
Yeah, Cambodian Cuts. He just
It doesn't
sort of
have
was
to be that
like, what do you want done? And I told him, and it didn't really matter what I wanted done. And he did want to put a line in there.
Yeah, I wanted to shave a line on the edge.
No, I don't think so. And then, that was
And then when he was done, he used like gel or something and kind of
hairspray and gel.
puffed it up in the middle, and it was like this
moving
little
all around and spraying me, and it was interesting.
I think it looks good.
But
You're not a fan.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's pretty much kind of the style that we see around here.
Yeah, if you don't have, Cambodia has a lot of swoopy hair. Not so much here, but in Siem Reap, like a.
Yeah, there's still a lot here though.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
It's either like swoopy hair or the Cambodian cut. The other day we took a tuk-tuk to Diamond Island or Cove Peak, PRC,
Diamond Island.
Diamond Island. What drew my attention there was just something I'd read, that it's kind of like where the wealthier people live, and it was a very odd place to visit.
Yeah, nice big European style buildings, but no one there.
No. So they have I'm gonna butcher my French, Arc de Triomphe, like huge.
Yeah.
And there is a bank, Cambodian bank, in one half, I guess. And then they have giant buildings that look, because the area is called the Elysee, so like Champs Elysee. I can't do
How's your French? Yeah.
Terrible. Which were really pretty, but I don't even think.
Yeah, most of the buildings were empty.
Maybe.
At the bottom, at least, the businesses.
Maybe 10%.
A lot of signs that said businesses are coming.
Or for rent.
Yeah.
Maybe 5%.
I don't know. But they're still building all kinds of new buildings. So
Yeah,
maybe,
they keep building and building.
Maybe something's
But the current
coming.
things aren't occupied. It's hard to understand why that's happening.
Well, I kind of looked and said it was a combination of things. A discrepancy in like the amount of people that would have the money to live there versus elsewhere, and other issues that happened.
And there's-
2010.
Oh yeah.
bridge issue where 300 and
Stampede.
some people died in the stampede, or Herson Crush.
What's a stampede?
Yeah, it used to be called Stampede. Now they call it like Crush or something.
Oh,
Person Crush
changed
or
the
something.
name.
Yeah. And so that kind of set a bad tone, I guess, for things. And then the COVID. Anyways, yeah.
But it has a huge,
Yeah,
really
very nice
nice
place.
walkway.
Yeah.
We did go to a coffee shop there. There you can walk in the streets. We walked through, whether we should have or not, a construction zone. But they keep building and building, and it's not like a small building. It's massive, giant buildings.
Yeah.
But the massive, giant buildings that are there are empty.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like
different.
kind of North Korea feeling.
Over Uzbekistan or something.
Yeah,
like that,
there's
or
something
Kazakhstan or something. Like
weird.
that. Yeah, it's like a lot of buildings, but maybe.
And they're doing tons of building here, but a lot of things aren't occupied, like the big things. So,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of Chinese investments, I think. A lot of things are written in Chinese and Khmer, so I don't know what that is. But.
Yeah, but it was a nice area and had a great river walk. I could see staying over there would be nice.
Yeah, because we like walking.
And a Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody goes there.
I don't know. The reviews said they did.
Oh. We ended there for
Yeah.
times over. Food wise,
Yeah,
we haven't had anything super outstanding.
but we like Thai food, and
Yeah.
it's
Cambodian
just
food's
harder to
a
find.
little different.
Yeah.
We did go to a pasta restaurant where the lady's from Italy, and it was fresh pasta, and that was really good.
Yeah, it was good. And she was Italian.
She was Italian. We had tiramisu. That was really
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
So we'll probably go back there.
Yep.
But nothing's just been like, it's really good. They use a lot fewer vegetables, I feel like. So we're back to that where
Yeah,
you
maybe
order
a
with
lot-
something with vegetables, but you don't feel like you get
a whole lot.
a whole lot of vegetables.
And not, I mean, I've asked for peppers and things, but don't always get them, so I'd have to ask again. But then I just end up eating it.
Some
So
places have
some people, yeah, some
spices on the table. A few,
not always.
but not
though.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, we aren't starving.
No, it's still good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still, we would like it better than like European food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a decent grocery store. There's called Super Duper. And there's a couple convenience stores right near us, so it works out well.
They all had peanut butter, pretty much. That one today didn't.
That was, I think, a Chinese grocery store.
Okay.
Which makes more sense. But it's really kind of been a low-key week.
We didn't talk about that, or are we talking about that next time?
What?
What we did today.
What did we do?
We walked over to that Olympia Mall.
Oh yeah.
Another
You
abandoned
can talk
mall.
about it, yeah. Well, we went to the Central Market,
Yeah.
which is a giant building.
That was nice though, because no one really
A few
approaches
people
you.
said
Or,
if you heard the word sir or madame, you knew they were talking to us. So the lady kept trying to sell me a coconut
Yeah,
a couple
but-
times,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was a very peaceful market.
yeah, it was quiet.
experience.
And,
And then we walked to the Olympic Park, is what they call it, Olympic Stadium.
Olympic Stadium.
But it was
Wasn't in the
no.
Olympics.
um,
But it's got a nice walking area. And actually those streets over there are really nice.
Yeah.
And lots of walking area.
They have
And then
an
that-
Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah.
That they were swimming in today.
And then the mall was
Yeah.
a really good walking mall, but there's no one in there.
There are 5 floors,
And
6 really.
Very little businesses. A whole giant children's section with nobody in it.
Yeah, like a toy, like a playground.
You'd have the whole place to yourself if you wanted.
We could have gone in the ball pit, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody was working. There were 2 younger people
Yeah.
on their phones, but I think they were just hanging out there.
Yeah.
And the population here is very young.
Yes.
So we don't really see older people as much.
Mm-mm.
But was it 3 3/4 of the population.
Was born after 82 or
Yeah,
something like
it's
that, according to
really
AI.
crazy
Yeah.
statistics.
Yeah, it was crazy, yeah. And you don't really, at least I haven't. I have not seen a lot of older people.
Some of the market sellers.
Yeah, some. But, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe it's not in our area.
Right.
But
I don't know. According to AI, there aren't that many.
no, I think we've acclimated.
Yeah.
It's just a slower pace.
It gets better and better every day when we go out and you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's easier to move through traffic and
Yeah, we're getting better at just, I mean, because a lot of times you're walking, to get somewhere you were walking in the lane of traffic.
because the sidewalks.
If there's a sidewalk,
If the sidewalk's there, it's got
you
stuff
can like
on it.
weave up on it for maybe 10 feet and then you have to go up in the road.
Yeah.
And then you could probably go 30 feet and you could get up on the sidewalk for
Yeah.
20 feet. So a lot of times you just walk in the street.
road, yeah.
And it's mopeds and tuk-tuks and cars and
But not necessarily. Well, it doesn't seem to be a lot of lanes for it. I mean, there are lanes, but they're sort of like unsaid
they're
lanes. Yeah.
multi-purpose.
It just kind of flows.
But I'm glad, as much as I was in shock when we first got here, it's kind of nice to see the two different places.
Glad we stuck it out and didn't get those plane tickets.
We couldn't go anywhere. We didn't have a visa.
Yeah, I know.
I thought about it.
That's what we heard somebody else say. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, other YouTubers, we watched their video and they,
Felt the same way coming
yeah, the
in.
first day they were talking about leaving. So it made
Yeah.
us feel a little better.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
It's just an adjustment. But after that, it's really, I mean, pretty nice city, really.
I think if we were staying in a different place, we might have a completely
Yeah.
different experience.
Yeah.
Because we walk so much, where we are kind of. We did not talk about our favorite thing in Phnom Penh.
Ice cream.
No. The ferry dock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can talk about that.
The ferry dock.
At the end of the river walkway.
It's not a dock. It's a ferry dirt area.
Right. It's where they lower the gates to let the races begin.
Onto the dirt.
But it's not, I think it maybe is pavement, or
They're
maybe used to be.
building-
I don't know. They're putting some
They're putting
pavement,
pavement in.
which is an exciting thing to watch also.
Yeah. But there can be up to 6 or 7 ferries there at a time, loading and unloading.
Bumping off each
We've
other.
seen them bump into each other. They have to put a little chain up along the gang plank or whatever it's
the
called.
thing that drops down.
Yeah, well, it doesn't go up.
Nah.
So they have to put
it
a
stays down,
chain
yeah.
because I think they have to make sure
People aren't driving off
the
before it
thing's
hits
on the dirt
ground.
before it hits the ground. So the mopeds are always first.
But sometimes the chain isn't up if people are out on the plank.
Yeah,
sitting
sometimes
there.
people are out on the. It's so fascinating.
Yeah.
And then there are, I don't know, a dozen men that work there, and there's yelling and pointing and.
Pushing tuk-tuks and cars
Yeah,
up the
'cause people
hill
get
because
stuck.
it's rutted out and yeah. And then at night we watched and
It's even worse. They
there's no
they need
no
fluorescent
yeah.
vests or something
Yeah,
because they're just walking around.
it's pretty interesting.
It is. We haven't been there today. We'll have to check
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
So that's been our week.
Yep.
And we're halfway through our trip, so
Yeah.
time's
So-
flying. I think
And the second week probably be better than the first.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
we don't have much to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much done it all, but
Yeah.
we'll figure something out. Thanks for
All right.
listening.
Bye.